You're a grown person, you're stiff, you can't move. Is it possible for this to change? Can you become more flexible? In this video, we're going to talk about the one thing you need to know and to enact to become flexible. I'm Mitch from Upright Health, where we help you think right, move right, and feel right. Now I'm going to talk about becoming flexible as an adult. This is a topic that really hits home for me, and if you are an Upright Health fan or you are familiar with our channel, you're probably going to see me talk about it a lot because it's something that I've personally struggled with and that I have overcome and am currently in the process of overcoming. I played and excelled at many different sports my whole life: basketball, football, baseball. And even though I was able to excel at these sports, I was not flexible or mobile. I could not move in ways that I needed to. And I basically just figured out how to play these sports without that mobility that I needed. This allowed me to get away with saying, I'm just not flexible. Maybe you can do that, but I can't. I can still play this and I can still be good at this, but I'm just not flexible. Unfortunately, this led me to believe that my body, my 6'5" frame, is not meant to be flexible. That leads us to the point of this discussion, which is that thinking is toxic thinking that will prevent anything from ever happening for you in any physical journey. Now, we all have a different story, but if you're watching this video because you want to figure out how to loosen your body and how to finally feel a little bit more free, then you probably have this same thinking, whether you know it or not. If this is something you really want for yourself, you have to start at this most basic level of believing that you can change and that your body is capable of those things, right? You have to look at flexible people. You have to look at people who do yoga or gymnastics and see how they move and believe that one day you can do that. If you do not believe that you are capable of one day becoming more flexible, more mobile, when you go to try to expand, when you go to try to stretch, you have this rooted belief that's stopping you from ever getting any further. Your muscles are not going to release because you have this belief that they can't. So we can use my journey as an example here. Because I never believed I was flexible or that I could be flexible, I never tried. I was putting the blame on my body, right? I gave my agency away. I said that it's something that I am not capable of. Therefore, I was never going to become flexible. I had to come to terms with and understand that the reason I'm not flexible in the first place is my fault, right? Even if I had it a little bit harder than other people, or maybe from the beginning I wasn't as flexible as other people, it's still my responsibility to work on it and to become more flexible, right? So by owning it, now I'm accepting that I can do something about it. I'm aware that a temptation of yours might be to say, Mitch, but when I stretch, it doesn't feel good. It feels like bone on bone, or it feels like a structural issue. Look, it did for me too, and at points it still does. But by thinking in that way, what does that achieve for you? All it's gonna do is make you stop. If you do get pain or what feels like bone on bone or structural, it's important to first listen to that and maybe take a different approach. I used to get that sensation when I would start to spread my legs apart and I'd get pinching, or it felt like there was just no way that my legs could make that happen. And I had to toy around with a lot of different both stretching and strengthening exercises in specific areas to finally feel relief and feel like that's something I can do. It may seem a little concerning or alarming, but we've seen this in many people we work with. Once you find the right approach, things clear up. I hope this gives you the confidence to continue or to start your flexibility mobility journey. If you need additional help, I will plug some links to some of our videos to help you expand your range of motion. We also have do-it-yourself programs that will be in the description box below. If you want to follow my journey, I'm going to continue to talk about flexibility, and you can see my progress as I'm not where I want to be yet either. So remember that with your flexibility journey, believing that you can be flexible and you can free your body is the most important place to start. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with a friend who needs to free their body too, subscribe, and remember that pain sucks, life shouldn't. Every time.